Hi there, I'm Tobias, product lead at Superchat, and today we have a look at our Superchat API, how we get the API key, and where we find the documentation of our API. So let's start right in the integration marketplace. If you scroll down to the bottom, you find this API key card here, and you can click on it. You then can select or set an internal name for your API key, for instance, your name and purpose, and then you hit this create button here. Now you got your API key, which you can copy from this icon here, and then go over to our API documentation. Our API documentation has two main sections. One is guides and one is API reference. In the guide section, as seen here, you find general guidelines on error handling, message channels, general messaging, as well as how our API or Web Widget SDK works. On the other hand side, you find the API reference here, where you find all the information regarding the specific API, like authentication, pagination, error handling, as well as all endpoints that we offer. In this list here, you find the endpoints like channels, where you find like list channel and get channel endpoints. You also have endpoints for conversations, messages, and of course, contacts. Let's have a look at one specific endpoint page. So for instance, this send message endpoint. You can click together the body params here by either selecting one of the example values or by setting your own values from your workspace. So these docs are actually connected to our API. So when you put in your API key, you can work with the docs and then actually see the results in your workspace or get live data from your workspace. I just choose here some example values. So let's say this email address and some example message channel. I also select some content. So I have this type here and then just use hello world as an example. This won't work though, because the channel ID is an example channel and it's not a live channel from your workspace or either my workspace. So we can still put in our API key in here and then hit the try it button. You see that there's an error now that the entity is not found because the message channel is incorrect, but you can say like it's actually working, it is connected to our live database, and you can debug and try and see how different examples of payloads work for you and for your purposes. There's one more topic here down there, webhooks. We offer webhooks for different webhook topics. So you can subscribe to topics like inbound messages that trigger when a message is received. You can also subscribe to failed messages, to contact updates, and so on. So there's a whole bunch of different topics of events or event subscriptions that you can subscribe to, and you would get real-time notifications to the webhook target URL that you specify in this field. Also, you can see how the individual webhook object models look like by just browsing on this page where you have like all the payloads for the different event types. With this, you can build a lot of different workflows and scenarios connecting your CRM, ATS system, or calendar tool together with Superchat through our open API. I'm looking forward to see what you're building, and if you have struggle building with our API, then don't worry, you can always reach out to our live support on the live chat, and my colleagues are happy to help you.